This is ShadowQuant, Market Brief, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Friday, June 19, 2026, and this is the After Hours session. Now, let's get into it. The S&P 500 closed higher on a mixed macro backdrop, while the Nasdaq surged on tech earnings. Let's break down what it means.
The S&P 500 closed at 746.74, up 0.78%. The Nasdaq 100 climbed 2.51% to 740.62, while the Dow slipped 0.15% to 515.52. The top gainers today were ENA, up 11,269 900%, Bain, up 9,990 0%, and ARVLF, up 990%. The biggest losers were TGIF, down 99.99% to $0.01, CSTR down 99.95% to $0.01, and TCO down 99.87% to $0.06. The technology sector led the way, up 3.4%, while energy lagged, down 1.65%.
Now, let's look at the earnings and corporate news.
Core Scientific reported disappointing Q4 results, sending shares lower. Bitcoin is seen as potentially finding a macro bottom near $50,000 as liquidity flows shift. Silver fell below its 200-day SMA, with bears targeting $61. Dollar CAD remains strong, with bulls eyeing 1.42. Dividend ex-dates are coming up, with MSTI, FEE, GLU-PA, HUI, and DBEM all set to pay dividends today.
Next, let's review the macroeconomic data. Fed funds rate remains at 3.63%, with the 2-year and 10-year Treasury yields at 4.2% and 4.49%, respectively. The yield curve is flat, with a 0.27 percentage point spread, a signal of caution. Inflation remains above the Fed's 2% target, with CPI at 4.17% year-over-year, and core PCE at 3.29% year-over-year. The U.S. added 172,000 jobs in May, with the unemployment rate at 4.3%. The dollar is down 0.61% on a weekly basis. Tomorrow, the Bank of England will announce its rate decision at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Now, let's check the risk environment.
Risk desk is quiet today. No elevated signals.
Here's what to watch next.
Watch the Bank of England rate decision tomorrow at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern. The S&P 500 is approaching key resistance at 750, while the Nasdaq 100 could test 750. The dollar remains strong, with dollar-yen heading for a record weekly close. The most important thing to watch, the Bank of England's decision and how it impacts the broader global rate environment.
If you're finding value in this analysis, support the project at patreon.com/ShadowQuant. Patrons get early access to every episode, weekly AI analyst scorecards, and daily intelligence briefs. And if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, hit that follow button and leave a rating. It helps more traders discover the show. We appreciate you. This is an AI-generated market briefing by ShadowQuant. All information is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Market Brief. Stay tuned for the Tokyo session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.